Hello and welcome to another episode of Survivor Pool AI, Artificial Intelligence, where we have taken three artificial intelligence models, ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok, and used those models to create three artificial intelligence agents. And each week, those agents pick a team to enter into an NFL survivor pool. My name is Kip Skavinsky, and I'm assisted in this with or by Eric Tedisco, who's helping me with some of the technical aspects of YouTube and social media. Now, before we get started, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to this channel and to these videos, as of course it will help us out very much. Now, initially, we, in episode 1, laid the foundation for what we were trying to do. So it might be valuable or interesting to some of you to go back and view that episode to see just how we approached this and structured it. And by the way, please excuse me, I have a cold, so my voice is not up to par, and of course I hope I don't cough or sneeze while I'm giving this video. In the we actually entered two pools, one a national pool that started out with about 47,000 participants, and I'll call it a local pool, which started out with 147 participants. In the national pool, none of our agents have survived to this point. Grok went the longest through week 5, but Chat, GPT, and Gemini were eliminated in week 3 and 4. In the smaller pool, Chat and Grok were eliminated around week 5, but Gemini survives through week 9 with no losses. So if you look at the performance, I would say not very well, having only survived, these agents having only survived for the most part through week 5, 4 or 5 or so. But into week 9 with Gemini, I think that's pretty good that they still are in the pool and actually have no loss. So in that smaller pool, we started with, as I say, about 147 participants, and currently 81 have been eliminated in that pool, having had 2 losses. 37 participants have 1 loss, and only 16 have no losses. So that leaves about 53 that are still in the pool and still alive, but only 16 are without a loss. Now you may ask why the models have, for example, Gemini, why they survived through week 9, but were eliminated fairly early in the local pool, smaller pool, but were eliminated fairly early in the larger pool. And the answer to that is that the models, starting pretty much from the first week of the season, were trying to make consideration for the size of the pool. And so they made, in many cases, different selections each week for the 2 different pools that they were in. So having said that, in week 9 for this local or smaller pool, the players that lost, most of them all picked either Green Bay or Detroit. And almost all the winners in this pool took either the Rams or the Chargers. So that's where we stand now. And now we're going to talk to Gemini, the twins, and see what team they are going to pick in that pool for week 10. So get started. I started up by saying, congratulations are again in order. Your selection of the Rams was a winner in week 9, and you still have 2 lives left in the pool. And after week 9, there are 37 players left with 1 life remaining and 16 with 2. So, what is your selection for week 10? So Gemini replied, that's excellent news. 9 consecutive wins is a phenomenal streak, and keeping both lives intact puts us in the top 16 remaining players. Excuse me, a brilliant position. So then they go through the updated list of teams they've selected. Jaguars, and this is week to week. So Jaguars in week 1, Cowboys week 2, Buccaneers, Bills, Lions, Packers, Patriots, Colts, and Rams in week 9. So week 10 survivor pool analysis. Gemini says that week 10 presents a unique challenge. There are no massive double-digit favorites that are widely available. And this is a week where safety is slightly harder to find, making resource management critical. The pool is shrunk to a point where maximizing survivor is the main goal. Survival is the main goal. Well, you could say that each week into this pool because that's what it's all about. But Gemini continues, we need the highest probability of a win while avoiding a dangerous divisional game if a safer option exists. So it goes through and says that starts with the top contenders, and it gives a list of 3 or 4 top contenders. Broncos and Raiders. Broncos are favored by about 9.5 as of this. And future value of the Broncos, Gemini says, is low to moderate. It's the safest pick by the odds. The Raiders have a history of surprising many in this rivalry, however. So that's the danger of picking a rivalry game. That is, of course, games in the same division. Another option, Bills and at the Dolphins, again a 9.5-point favorite. But they're unavailable to us because we've already selected the Bills in, let's see here. I think we selected the Bills in week 4. So they're unavailable to us. But for those of you who haven't picked the Bills, this might also be a excuse me, a good option, even though it's an away game. Next, Lions and Commanders, again another away game. Lions are about an 8.5-point favorite, but they've also already used them in week 5, so that's unavailable to us. Seahawks and Cardinals. Seahawks are home, 6.5-point favorites, but it's a divisional game, risk, but Cardinals are weak on the road, so that might be another an option to the rest of you if you have not picked the Seahawks at this point. Panthers and Saints. Panthers are at home. They're a 4.5-point favorite. Low future value and a solid pick if you want to save for a better team. And then, of course, the Chargers and the Steelers. Future value of the Chargers is high. Chargers are, I guess, 3.5-point favorites, or is it the other way around here? And it's too risky with this low spread. I have to double check, but odds vary slightly, Gemini said, but the rankings remain constant. So Their strategic selection is the Broncos, the clear choice this week, offering the highest win profitability among the available teams. They're 9.5-point favorites at home against the Raiders on Thursday night. The Raiders struggle significantly on the road, while Denver has been a very strong team at home. Game gives you the highest or the single best chance of survival into the week or through the week. Strategy: while it's a divisional game, which usually adds risk, the 9.5-point spread indicates an overwhelming confidence from the odds makers. Furthermore, the Broncos have a lower overall future value than teams like the Chargers or Seahawks. So using them here is smart burn. It maximizes your safety in a tough week and preserves your elite options for the final stretch of the season. And so their pick is the Broncos. This pick gets you safely past a tricky week and keeps both your entries alive, or our entries alive. Good luck. That's the pick, the Broncos over the Raiders, and we will enter that into the pool and see how successful we are there. So again, thank you for watching the video. Excuse me, and please again like and subscribe. It will help out a lot. And now to back up, we've given you some alternative picks because as we get deeper into the season, of course, the pick that the remaining agent picks might not be available to you viewers because, of course, you might have already picked them. So try to give some alternatives to you for that. And going forward in the coming weeks, we'll try to do the same. So again, please like and subscribe, and let's look for or hope for another successful week. Thank you.